Deflected, no! Rebound! Score!
The handball shot! Off the post, score!
Let's try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound,
Here comes the bad guys. Who's starting it out? And that's 30 because he's
Off
got.
the post, score!
How the hell do you?
Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
All right, Sunday Night Live. Get a shot of RMR warming up, please.
In.
Welcome to the 2022 Crusader Christmas Classic on Fans Only Sports Network. Today we join you from Schneider Arena on the campus of Providence College in the PVD, where today it's the first of 3 games for you on the Fans Only Sports Network as the Daniel Hand Tigers make the trip from Madison, Connecticut to take on the RMR Hurricanes. As we welcome you from high above the ice at Schneider Arena, Brady Kuno, our entire crew, we thank you so much for joining us. Both these teams took bad losses yesterday, with Daniel Hand losing 5-0 to the Proud Crusaders and RMR losing 2-0 to the Dighton Rehoboth Seekonk Falcons. Both these teams looking to get strong restarts from this tournament, led by outstanding goaltender play. Alex Lumpkin has been solid all year for the Tigers, and Max Braun has held his own for RMR all season. This one of 5 total tournaments, we have on our networks today. Burrville Winter Classic wrapping up. The Mount St. Charles Holiday Classic still underway, and the Cranston East boys and girls basketball tournaments wrapping up today as well. So with that in mind, we'll pause for a short while. This is the Crusader Christmas Classic on Fans Only Sports Network.
in, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
As we welcome you back to Schneider Arena, we are set to get underway. Starting goaltenders, Max Braun in net for the Hurricanes. Ethan Hayes in net for the Tigers. It's getting loud at Schneider Arena. We're underway from Providence. This one fired behind Braun's net. Taken along the near side board by the 12 of Liam Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald trying to play it behind to Keaton O'Shea. He's been their spark. He's been their go-to man all season. Around for the 24 of Dylan Marvell. For Brady Toner, Marvell chipped it up to Keaton O'Shea. O'Shea lost it. Nice pass up front to Jonathan Lopes. O'Shea able to corral and control. Boarded to Ben Lind. Not pinned up. This one dumped all the way down. And corralled again by Noah Lees. McCormick lost his stick. Here come the Hurricanes the other way. Dump it chase. Matt O'Hagan. Backside around for Spiro Manitis. Off the stick of Charlie Wood in the number 23 in white. Played back for Kevin Rich. And Rich has to set it down for Max Braun. Played in the middle. Nutmegged was the 14 of Oregon by Manitis. Ben Savengo down for the 25 of Noah Lees. Lees just to board it off. One played right in front, taken care of by Ethan Bensavengo. Still no shots on net in this one, just about 2 minutes in. Back in the neutral zone for Noah Lees. Intercepted by Owen Scaris and played ahead. For Owen Scaris again. Scaris for Trip Rizzo. He's onside as the Tigers change. Comes back out for the 10 of Christian Baruti. He got caught up. No call. Played back. Good interception by Dylan Marvell. To throw it back for the 19 of Brady Toner. Toner around for Liam Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald gets run into by Jack Orlando. Jay Pinover Had it partially blocked by John Lopes. Tigers trying to get something going. Rizzo 2-on-2. Rizzo fires high and wide. It's the first shot we've seen today. Nothing on net. In the neutral zone for Matthew Gervais. Gervais sends it all the way back behind Hayes' cage. Albino for Gervais. Rugby scrum in the far corner. Charlie Weir trying to get it out. Instead, it's back to the 8 of Brady McCormick. This one high and wide. Came back. O'Shea fell, lost his footing. Hand 2-on-2. This one was lost by Gervais. He gets taken hard. Scrub for it in front. And it's kept out very closely by Braun. Best chance the Hand has had so far. They come the other way. This one time. Easy save for Braun. And he will cover up, and we get a stoppage in play with 10:49 to go in period number 1. RMR still yet to see a shot on net in this one. Pad save made by Braun. One time! Oh, it went in! It was Ryan Pfaff to clean everything up. And Daniel Hand has their first goal of the tournament. O'Hagan down around for the 21 of Menitis, Spiro Menitis. Had to force it out. Rich had it deflected behind for Scaris, Gavin Scaris. Send all the way down. It's kind of pinwheels its way forward behind Braun's cage. One right in front around for Braun. Back to the point for Albino. Albino put it wide. This one time. Good save. That's been RMR's first shot on goal of the afternoon. For Scheffler. Zach Scheffler trying to get it to Berluti. Taken away. Christian Berluti. Good chance. Berluti. Save. Rebound not there. Rizzo kicked it out of harm's way. Now the Tigers with another chance. Owen Scaris dumps a defender. Right in front off the glove of Hayes. Played back in the neutral zone. O'Shea lost it. Charlie Ward, good save. He got taken out as well. And Daniel Hand has to reset. Back in front, blocked and just sent wide. Pinover was had the best look at it. That's Pfaff's second goal of the year. Going back to earlier. Noah Lees trying to send it around for Jonathan Lopes. Fitzgerald's there. Scramble for it in front of the Rhode Island Lottery sign. Still stuck in it. It's finally freed. Bounced off the Rhode Island Restoration sign in front. Jimmy DeAngelis take it away one time from Evan Agron was saved. Albino behind Noah Lees, back to the point. O'Shea had it for a moment, lost it. Braden Swainkamp tries to return it, and he does. Sent behind to the Daniel Hand defensive zone, and an icing is called. We stop play with 6:44 to go.
Want to close your home purchase or refinance faster? Contact me, David Delbonis, at 401-487-7379, President Precision Home Lending. Trust the experts and we'll make your loan experience amazing.
This one played in front, cleared away by RMR. Now here come the Canes. 2-on-3. Took a deflection for Nick Riley. Riley has to send it around for Scheffler, who had 2 goals in their game against Cranston West. Kept in by Marvell. Weira. Chipped back. Beautifully placed for the 21 of Menitis. He couldn't keep it. Baruti lost it. Riley got taken down. O'Shea with the interception. That had a chance at going in. McCormick is offside. So face-off to come right in front of us. 5:40 to go with the first. Still 1-0 Hand. Face-off won by the Hurricanes. And it's a giveaway. Orlando's right there. Orlando had to lace one pad save made. Lopes off the boards. Jonathan Lopes trying to find Keaton O'Shea. Instead it's Noah Lees. Lees. Spin cycle for Lopes. Jonathan Lopes. Giveaway. It's Orlando with another interception. Lees behind for McCormick. Ben Savengo. Behind. Kept in. Lopes ends up with it. He's got a clean sheet of ice in front of him. Turned aside by Haydes. Lopes partially deflected in front. One swiped out. Back into the RMR defensive zone. McCormick dropped it for Lees. Lees tried to board it to the 14 of Evan Agron. Agron trying to knife it out. He can't. Matthew Gervais has to board it off and all the way down for an icing. So we stop with 4:10 to go. Hand leads the Canes 1-0. 6 shots on net for RMR, 5 for the Tigers. Face off, won by Daniel Hand. The Tigers coming the other way. Wood wins the foot race. Charlie Wood, good save made by Braun, and it's disposed of. by Patrick Bennett momentarily. Thrown on net. The screen was on. Wood was denied again. Behind. Good poke check by O'Hagan. Kept in right in front. Save made. Off the shot by Gervais, and we stop with 3:17 to go in the first. The Crusader Christmas Classic on Fans Only Sports Network is brought to you by Joseph Lamy, attorney at law, 696 Reservoir Avenue in Cranston, Rhode Island. Visit josephlamy.com for more. And by RR Elite Recruits, with access to 3,000 schools and 80,000 coaches across 38 NCAA sports. For athletes looking to play at the next level, be seen by being a part of RR Elite Recruits. Go to rreliterecruits.com for more information and to sign up for your 7-day free trial. Breakaway opportunity. Scheffler couldn't pot it home. Under 3 minutes to go. Scheffler got it back. Quickly double teamed. No, and a big hit. McCormick laid himself and Ryan Pfaff out. Rich. Played back for Jay Pinover. Pinover up ahead for Ryan Pfaff. Already has one. Almost had two. Rebound. Not there. O'Shea blocks any chance, but it's given away, and Broad makes the good save. Spiro Manitis was there waiting for it. So we stop with 2:26 to go. Face off won by RMR. One. Barely kept in. Great diving effort by Lind. Fitzgerald take it down. This should be a penalty. And it's going to be. So our first penalty of the game is a hooking against Kevin Rich. So RMR will go on the power play for the majority of the rest of the period. 2:10 to go. And they win the draw. Lopes. O'Shea. O'Hagan. And whistles. And we're going to get an interference call. And we're going to have 5-on-3. Ethan Bensavengo will go to the box for 2. So a minute 47 left on 5-on-3. Then we'll get the 5-on-4. My apologies, that's Ben Lind in the box for the hook, not Kevin Rich. Lopes slides it across. O'Shea from the point. Lopes dropped it for O'Shea. O'Shea across. Wanted O'Hagan. Couldn't corral it. O'Shea. Leading the charge. Keaton O'Shea has O'Hagan in front of the net. Dropped it off for Lees. To John Lopes. Back for O'Shea. Keaton O'Shea. Good shot. Better save. Rebound. Jonathan Lopes. It's a bottle tapper. And we're even at 1. They needed the 5-on-3 and they got it. Jonathan Lopes putting his stamp on this game's passport. 1-1. And providing a much needed spark for the Hurricanes, so they still have a minute 3 left of power play. Lees across for O'Shea. Keaton O'Shea. Well wide off the Capitol Hill Dental sign. Lees. O'Hagan for Lees. Noah Lees. Screen was on. Berluti was there. O'Shea from the point. O'Shea had it deflected. 30 seconds to go. Lopes came off his boot. And we're going to get whistles and another interference call. We'll see who it's on. 24 seconds to go. Still not sure who it's on. It's going to be on Gavin Scaris, so 5-on-3 now for 24 seconds. Or 26 seconds. 24 seconds left of the period. 26 seconds left on the Bensavengo interference. Scramble for it. O'Hagan trying to find Lees. This one rifled. And stoppage of play. And an offside. 9 ticks left. Face-off won by the Tigers. Final 7 seconds of the period. Tigers trying to get one shot. They couldn't get it. And one more stoppage in play with 0.2 seconds showing on the arena clock. We get a penalty and a hooking call. It's John Lopes to the box for 2. So we will have 4-on-3 for 3 seconds once we return, and then 4-on-4 for 1:37. At the conclusion of 1, we've got a game. It's 1-1 RMR at the end of 15. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Crusader Christmas Classic on Fans Only Sports Network.
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball.
So we welcome you back to Shiner Arena in Providence, Rhode Island. 1-1. Ryan Pfaff had the first goal for Daniel Hand. Jonathan Lopes gave the edge back to RMR. It's 4-on-4 actually to start period number 2. Lopes in the box for 2 for interference, as is Gavin Scaris. 1:11 left of 4-on-4 play. Weira, 2-on-2. Charlie Weira. Inside and out of Gretzky's office, got checked by Lees. Pinover stays with it. Jay Pinover behind, met by Lees. Good physical play from the defenseman. O'Shea got tripped, delayed, penalty is called. Good opportunity. momentarily for RMR. We're going to get a little bit of 4-on-3. As Kevin Rich will go to the box, 2 minutes for tripping. Four on three, just making sure we got the numbers right for both sides, and we're back underway. Send all the way down for Braun. Pat Bennett. Good poke check by Menitis. And Menitis disposes of this puck. 12 seconds left to 4-on-3. 13:33 to go in the period. Penalty expires. 4-on-4. In the middle, Lees couldn't pot it home. He had the nice feed from Berluti. Lees has to bank it for McCormick. High off the glass. Lees across and wide. Bennett trying to feed it up front for Berluti. Tigers going the other way. Giveaway off of Menitis' stick. Lind played all the way back. 42 seconds left on the Rich penalty. Penalty expired for Lopes, so we're back to a regular 5-on-4 RMR power play for 30 seconds. 12:30 to go in period number 2. Keaton O'Shea gonna go around. O'Shea, Lopes to the point. Save made by a Tiger defender on Toner's shot. Penalty expires. 5-a-side hockey. Once more. Rich around. Nobody home. Menitis trying to pull it out. Menitis in front, taken care of by Toner. That one ripped for the point by Wira. It's deflected in traffic. O'Shea around for Charlie Wira. Wira for Rich. Rich. Menitis. The captain for this this experienced Daniel Hand team. Many seniors, they go 4 seniors, but it's also a sophomore heavy class as well. They start 6 of them, and an offside is called. 10:54 to go in the second period. There's a mouthpiece on the ice. They're saying it belonged to Zach Scheffler. So they had to pick it up for him. Nonetheless, it's what's set all the way behind for Noah Lees. Lees, it's a giveaway. It's one in front. Save made. It was Charlie Wood who got stoned. Coolis, high off the glass, chipped in for McCormick. McCormick gave it away to Charlie Wood. O'Hagan trying to push it up. for Peyton Travis. It's a one-on-one with Scaris. Braun coming up big again. And pleasantries and how-do-you-do's exchange behind Braun's cage. 9:42 left to go in the period. Don't mind our clock. And we are going to have an RMR penalty coming up. Noah Lee's to the box for 2. There's a little bit of confusion number-wise, but we're good now. And that happened a couple times throughout the tournament. Right in front, Charlie Wood. Good poke check by Lopes, able to turn it away. Rizzo, tough angle. The point put wide by Weira. Rizzo. One given away almost by Jack Orlando. Orlando across. Good pass. Save made. Max Braun is standing on his head. "14 saves so far tonight. One time from Menitis. That turned aside, and this one sent all the way down for Jimmy DeAngelis. O'Shea is there on the forecheck. Albino. Anthony Albino. Another save made. DeAngelis. Rich. DeAngelis from the point. DeAngelis will let one rip, and it's saved again by Braun. 39 seconds left on the Lee's penalty. 8:21 to go in the second period from Schneider Arena. 1-1. Goals from Ryan Pfaff and Jonathan Lopes. In the first period is where we stand so far. One turned aside again by Braun. One ripped a pat save, and the rebound was whiffed upon by Trip Rizzo. Scaris. Rizzo was calling for it. Finally got it for a moment. Met by Brady McCormick. All the way across. Tapped and saved. Momentarily, Braun couldn't hold it. Toner has to finally dump it. And the Hurricanes finally change. Penalty expires. 7:32 to go in the period. Braun has to shove it aside for Lees, fresh out of the penalty box. Scaris. Lees forcing Rizzo into the Hockey East side. Around for Berluti.
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Dumps in, fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Oh, Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Myers, deflected, no, rebound, score!
We apologize for that delay. What did you miss? Well, Kevin Rich went in the box for 2 minutes. Finally have our technology right and our stats right as well, as that was saved by Hayes. 23 shots for Hand, 11 shots for RMR. Lees. O'Shea from the point. Good save. This one's sent all the way down. Braun has to come out. 47 seconds left on the penalty. 5:14 to go. O'Shea. Around and back again. O'Shea across Berluti. O'Shea, good move. O'Shea in front, just put wide. But the whistle was blown anyhow. I'm not sure why. I think they're saying goaltender interference, maybe. Or then the net came undone as well. They were fixing that behind. So once we get our clock cut up to speed, it's officially 4:55 to go in the period. 16 seconds left on the penalty. O'Hagan. The chip it across, partially deflected by Wood. So it's sent all the way back around. In the neutral zone for Marvell. Forward to Agron. Agron had it taken away. One back again by Berluti. 3:46 to go. Pfaff. Pin over. Menitis covered up and saved by Braun. So we stop with 3:20 to go. O'Shea off the breakaway, 1-on-2, good move by the senior. Keaton O'Shea trying to drop it off for Lopes, but he couldn't get there. Played in front, save made, and across the line. They say no. Hayes went airborne to make that stop. So we stop our play with 2:58 to go in the second, still even at 1. Face-off won by hand. A breakaway chance. Matt Gervais, a good save made. Now the counterattack. Lee's leading the charge. Beats DeAngelis to the spot. Lopes in front, couldn't pot it home. Now it's the Tigers again. Gervais once more, trying to feed it to Charlie Wood, who couldn't pot it home. Behind for Albino. Albino sent it behind, and things start to die down a little bit. Lee's got slashed partially. Gervais lost it, fell down. O'Shea ends up with it. On the far side board, O'Shea goes through a pride of Tigers and comes behind Hayes' cage with a minute 55 to go. Marvell has to rifle it in. And it's given away. It's Spiro Manitis. Nutmegs Marvell. Manitis on 1 foot. Give it away. Marvell comes up with the interception. Back to the point for Weira. Weira put it wide. Back it. Couldn't keep it in the zone. Could Coolis. Scheffler met him there, and it's set behind Braun's cage with a minute 11 to go in the period. Marvell behind for Brady Toner. Toner tries to force it up ahead, intercepted by the Tigers. It's Kevin Rich all the way around for Manitis. Manitis for Ryan Pfaff. Pfaff back for Manitis. Manitis had it intercepted. And Scheffler's able to play it to himself. He's met by Charlie Weira. Weira has to throw it all the way across. Beautiful pass. Spiro Manitis one-on-one. Manitis whiffed. Lees has to bank it to the 3 of Nick Riley. Riley in the neutral zone, given away. 25 seconds to go. Weira off the pads, 10 seconds to go. McCormick disposes of the puck. And at the end of 2, we've got a going. 1-1 still from Schneider. We'll take the intermission break. It's Daniel Hand 1, RMR 1. You're watching the 5th annual Proud Crusader Christmas Classic on Fans Only Sports Network.
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
They're trying to kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Right kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First right kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First right kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First right kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First right kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First right kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First right kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose.
We're set for period number 3 in Providence, Rhode Island. Even at 1. Daniel Hand, RMR. Brady Kudo upstairs with our entire crew. We thank you for joining us. And a quick shot from the blue line, save made. Lopes dropped it for O'Shea, who pumped the brakes to behind. For Monitis, O'Shea got bumped in too by Monitis. Pfaff, Rich, and thrown all the way down for an icing and a stoppage of play with 57 seconds gone by in the final period. We have 2 other games from Schneider today. Next up, it's the Proud Crusaders and the Bishop Hendrick and Hawks JV side. The varsity side playing in the Ed Walsh Cup against LaSalle today. Their first of 2 meetings in a span of less than 20 days. You don't see that often with those 2 teams, but that team tips off later on tonight on Fans Only Sports Network. There's an opportunity in front for Hand, cleared away by Christian Berluti. And disposed of by Toner. Weira gets it back. Off to the penalty box. Will be a Tiger for interference. I believe it's going to be Anthony. Yes, it is Anthony Albino. 2 minutes for interference. So RMR with another power play opportunity. They win the draw. This one's sent all the way down behind Braun's cage. O'Shea chipped it up for Lopes. Lopes for Lind. Ben Lind able to clear this one away. Hand makes a minor change. And O'Shea looking to get this going again. O'Shea got whacked. No call. Keaton O'Shea, coast to coast. O'Shea dropped it. Save. Rebound. Cleared away and never crossed the line. What a stand from the Tigers. A minute 4 left on the Albino interference. Our 4th interference of this game. Swan ripped and saved. Lord with the last shot. Try it again! It's Keaton O'Shea from the point. And they're going to review this. Hand was arguing that the cage came out of its place before the shot went in. The officials disagree, so it is a good goal. Two-one. Almost 2-1. 2. Did Braun save it? Yes, he did, but the net came undone anyway. .29-18 hand out shooting RMR. Face off won by the Tigers. Rip from the point. Easy save for Braun. He stopped 29 of 30 shots that have come his way. It's good for a .967 save percentage. And this one is stopped immediately. And there's going to be a discussion. And a false start, I think, was called. And another save made. By Braun. Face off won by RMR. Rich. Pfaff. Rich. Pfaff. Spin cycle around. Nothing there. Had Manitis in front. Manitis. O'Shea. Around the back for Lopes. 3-on-2. Kicked forward by Liam Fitzgerald. Braun will cover this one up, and we stop play with 10:51 to go in the third.
Want to close your home purchase or refinance faster? Contact me, David Delbonis, at 401-487-7379, President Precision Home Lending. Trust the experts and we'll make your loan experience amazing.
This one behind for Jack Orlando. Orlando out to the point. It's given away. Here come the Canes. Marvell had his pocket picked. Lees. Back for Charlie. For Chase Farley, rather. One in front. Blocked by Lees. Trip Rizzo had it. Played down by Weira. Weira, that one turned aside. Scaris. Rizzo. Had it given away. Marvell. O'Shea goes down and played around back. Toner. Brady Toner, the neutral zone for Scaris. Owen Scaris shoved it. behind Braun's cage. 9.5 to go in regulation. Hand out shooting RMR 32-19. Yet RMR leads 2-1. Scaris. Behind fisticuffs between Schiffler and Charlie Weira. One right in front. Wood had the best look at it. Sent all the way down for an icing and a stoppage in play with 8:28 to go in the third period. Played in the neutral zone. Lopes couldn't escape with it. Pfaff dispossessed by Will Warren. Around the back to the front. Back again for Kevin Rich. Rich pumped the brake. Try to center it to Rizzo. Lees. Dying puck. Played back in the neutral zone. Jonathan Lopes. Not there. 7:36 to go in the period. Menitis. Shifty move. Right off a Braun's shoulder pad. Menitis sticks with it on side. Lees. Circle it back for Warren. Warren had it deflected by Rizzo, and this one is out of play. Crusader Christmas Classic on Fans Only Sports Network is brought to you by Joseph Laming, attorney at law. Visit josephlaming.com for more. And by RR Elite Recruits. Sign up for your 7-day free trial for the nation's #1 recruiting service at rreliterecruits.com today. Giveaway, save made by Hayes. Just barely. We're a good save, rebound. It's loose in front, potted, no. And a penalty. Hand can feel it. McCormick going to the box for a slash. So Hand has the power play with officially 6:17 to go. There was an issue with the clock. They just reset it to 6:20, so we'll just hold on that. Brian Gonzalez on the Hand bench was not happy. Neither was Justin Galorin, one of the assistants. Rich. Menitis. Blocked. Second effort. Not there. And we're getting a whistle. Not 100% sure why. And they're saying to hold up. No issue with the clock. Our clock says 5:55. Theirs says 5:55. Oh! Just as we get back. How about that? This game is even at 2 once more. So let me explain, because I think we were having audio difficulty as well. There is an issue with the power play timer. There was also an issue with our feed as well. And another opportunity taken care of by Hayes. Lopes, high. Delayed penalty. This is going against RMR for an elbowing. Noah Lees will go to the box for 2 for an elbow. So a very strong opportunity for Hand to put themselves in fabulous position to win this game. Face off won by Menitis, who put it just wide. To the point, DeAngelis, it hit Rich. Albino. Rich pumps the brakes. Feeds it to Albino. Albino. Guarded by O'Shea. RMR in his own defense. Albino. Save. Rebound covered up. .451 to go in the period. Minute 23 left on the Lee's penalty. Swan blocked in front. Pfaff had the last shot. This one sent all the way down. Hayes will cover it. And we've got action. No dinner invitations were given out during that little hit. And Jimmy DeAngelis will go to the box, 2 minutes for roughing. So we'll have 4-on-4 for a minute 6. And they were not allowed to change, so they're getting the lineups right. RMR wins the draw. Lopes had a blocked. He'll try again. Save made. What's sent all the way down. Swan set all the way down. O'Shea, it's a foot race won by Lind. Lind. O'Shea one time. Snatched out of the air by Hayes. 13 seconds left on the Lee's elbowing. 1:07 left on DeAngelis' roughing. Face off one by RMR. That one put just wide by Scheffler. And with the takeaway, Lees is out of the box. 3:21 to go in the third. Lees chipped it to himself. He got caught up with Weira. No call. Couldn't be kept in the zone by Toner. This one has to be sent all the way down and bounces off of the Jersey Mike side. Offside. 2:46 to go in regulation. 18 seconds left on the DeAngelis penalty. Hand out shooting RMR 38-22. And RMR is charged with their timeout. We'll be back right after this from Precision Home Lending.
Want to close your home purchase or refinance faster? Contact me, David Delbonis, at 401-487-7379, President Precision Home Lending. Trust the experts and we'll make your loan experience amazing. .246 in regulation. Left to play. We welcome you upstairs, Brady Kudo, our entire crew. If you're not following us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, at FOSPORTZ. Also, we run the Rhode Island Hockey account. If you're not following us there already, at RI.hockey for the state's most comprehensive and complete hockey coverage. My Instagram is in there as well. Follow it if you'd like. One came across, not potted home by O'Shea. Bounced for the 24 of Marvell. One came back across. Out of the box was DeAngelis, but he tripped. Pfaff, save. And cross save made again. That's their 40th shot on goal. Here comes RMR. 3-on-2. Jonathan Lopes through one man, not through another. Gets taken down, no call. And this was sent all the way back. Hand can change. Lopes was by himself in front of the Duncan sign. And there is an offside call, so we stop action with 1:42 to go in the third. 40-23 in the shots department. Face off one by RMR. Delayed offside. Negated. Riley has to huck it into his offensive zone. Riley. Do-si-do gets thrown to the ice by Owen Scaris. And Riley returns the favor. Riley met again by Jack Orlando. Scaris has to spin around. It's given away. Riley save. Rebound in front. Another save by Hattis. Holy camole. DeAngelis nutmegged Lees. Around 44 seconds to go. And we have a stoppage for an injured Jimmy DeAngelis. We'll step aside. We're in for a thrilling final 39 seconds. It's the Crusader Christmas Classic on Fans Only Sports Network.
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score!
So DeAngelis did get off under his own power, which was a good sign. 39 seconds left, even at 2 between Hand and RMR. RMR wins the draw. It's one hand front. Rich got taken down, no call. Back to the point for Weira. This one thrown on net. Lopes had to get rid of it quickly. 23 seconds to go. Weira couldn't keep it in the zone. Has to throw it in. Final 15 seconds. One last gasp for the Hurricanes. Given away for Pinover. Pinover up ahead to Rich. Rich, tough angle. Kevin Rich around. Save me. Rebound deflected and saved. This one dumped into the neutral zone. We have overtime in Providence. Even at 2. 41-25 in the shots department. We will step aside briefly. It's the Crusader Christmas Classic. Game 1 of 3 tonight on Fans Only Sports Network. There was a little bit of confusion. They are negating the overtime, and this will end right where it is. So we will end things at 2-all. My apologies for that. So that will conclude game 1 of 3 here. Next game will be tipping off at approximately 4:45. And we will see you there. For Lindsay Levine, Ron Robert, the rest of our phenomenal Fans Only Sports Network crew, I'm Brady Kudo saying good night and so long from Schneider.